Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. Let's talk about the trend betting scenario. A lot of people ask me about trends. Trends are your friend. They are not your enemy. I see too many people betting against a trending team on the up or betting on a team to get better on the down low. It's like the financial markets. A stock is going up. Wise guys try to short it and get their teeth kicked in. Or you see a company gets dropped, people try to buy it because it's quote unquote on sale. If you understand and you can Google trend following in the financial markets, it's the same thing in the sports betting markets. When in doubt, the trend is your friend. As I said on yesterday's video, there was no handicapping, there was no analysis. UNLV is the #1 team in college football ATS going into Saturday, 9-1. You don't step in front of that freight train. I had people texting me on a complimentary free selection. Oh my God, they're down 27-13 at halftime. Obviously, I didn't respond to the text. Nonetheless, they get the job done. Not only cover the game, but win the game outright, which is what I actually said on the video. If you're going to play a team like that, plus the 2.5, odds are they're probably going to win the game outright if they're going to cover. That takes UNLV to 10-1 ATS, simply following the trend. Trends are prevalent, especially in baseball, when you have these long winning streaks and losing streaks. Trends are not as prevalent when you're looking at football outright win-losses because you're going from that week to week, week to week. But the ATS record is what matters when you're talking about trends. So in the NFL at the top, you have the Detroit Lions. They are currently the best team in all of football for your pocketbook, 7-2 ATS. That is a trend. Means you don't want to fade that trend. We're going to get to that complimentary selection in a minute. The worst team in football is the Carolina Panthers, as they are 1-6 ATS, which means if you had access to no information, you would basically want to fade Carolina. You would want to take Detroit. That's it. It's that simple. You don't overthink it. Now let's talk about this Carolina matchup. Detroit matchup. What I see is a reverse, people bucking the trend. Detroit opened up as a 10-point favorite. They've been now bet down to 8 over the key number. All right, so everybody's saying, well, they've been covering every game and it's quote unquote too many points. And this is how bookmakers make a nice fortune. Now, I'll give you a funny story. I was at the sports book today actually meeting a client, one of our PickDawgz clients. He drove in. I met him. Me and Costi went to meet him. We took him to lunch. He was in front of me when the sportsbook's manager came over. And I was talking to the sportsbook manager, and I said to him, because he knows who I am, obviously, I said to him, what's the percentage of people here that are betting parlays versus betting straight bets? He goes, well, I don't even have to think about it. I can just give you the exact numbers. He opened up his phone, and he said, 43 cents of every dollar that's coming to the sportsbook this Saturday is on parlays. So again, when you're talking about the trend, he said, we're going to make a fortune today because like we do every day, because everybody's, instead of picking outright winners, they're tying up their money in the parlays. The client was telling me about his beginning relationship with sports wagering. He had a little bit of money and he took it to a lot of money. How did he do it? He got lucky on the parlays. Now that he got lucky, instead of blowing all his money back, stop the madness, single bet each individual game. So again, the trend is your friend. Don't play parlays. Don't fade teams that are on the up. Don't try to buy teams low that are on the down low. This complimentary selection here, simple. You want to lay the 8 with Detroit. You want to fade the Bears move because the Bears opened up at +10. Earlier in the week, if I was taking the #1 team in the NFL ATS, I would have had to lay 10. Now I only have to lay 8. It might even go to 7 by game time because I'm doing this video overnight. Do not fade the trends. The trend is your friend. If you want to pick up the Dime Club, 1 week is $500, 775-636-7676. 1 month is $1,000. If you can handle moderate volume, sharp trading plays are for you. And as well as we have access to Big Al's All Access, Jay Briggs All Access, and various different high volume algorithms. Remember, I am not a handicapper. I am not a statistician. I do not watch games. I am just a game broker. I am basically a mutual fund manager getting access to these different groups and bringing this information to you for 35 years. What I try to do here is not just give you a free pick, but try to educate you on what it takes to be a pro versus the Joe. Take Detroit. Don't fade the trend. Just like I said, don't fade them yesterday with UNLV. Don't fade the Lions today. Lay the 8. 775-636-7676. 1 week 500, 1 month 1,000. Happy Sunday. Good day and good luck.